Hey everyone, just a couple quick tips on citation and attribution and how you might do that in your course. So I've got a page from the DE Academy open right now. Here's a page about cognitive load, and you'll see how we do the citations and attributions is to put them at the bottom of each page. You don't have to do it that way, but I find this to be very easy for me in terms of formatting my page. So we're putting them below a horizontal line at the bottom of a page. And what we've also done here is we've applied a smaller font size because just to kind of set it off from the rest of the text. So it's not part of the content, it's at the end of the page in smaller text. And the thing is, if you do this consistently, your students will get used to that and they'll recognize that these are your citations and attributions because they're always in the same place, right? So a couple different ways. You'll notice we have a couple of attributions and a couple of citations. So let's start with citation. This is, if I'm actually going to cite a source on this page, if I'm actually referring to some research, I'm going to go ahead and put a regular academic citation. So I'm using APA style, but you could use MLA or something else. And I like to use the library. So if I'm at the library website, we have some citation guides on the left menu that you can click and figure out how to do an APA or MLA citation. That's one recommendation. All right, so those are the citations. The attributions, I'm going to use that when I'm not citing a source, I'm actually reusing somebody else's content that they've put an open license on. And that requires an attribution because their license says you can use this as long as you give me an attribution. So that's what I've done here, for example. And most attributions are going to contain the title of the image or whatever it is, the creator, and the license. And try to link as many of those as you can. You can't always find all of them linked, but what you can find, provide a link for, particularly the license. That is part of the license that you link to it. And this helps you find the source later on if you wonder where you got it from. So in this case, I got this from Wikipedia, and I was able to see what the license was because they provide that right below the image. So sometimes you kind of have to hunt around for the license for something. For a video, before I leave this page, YouTube videos are not openly licensed by default. They are, I just do this as a regular citation. The only time you're going to do an attribution for YouTube videos is if it specifically has an open license on there. So it'll say it below the video. It'll say it's usually a CC BY license. But if it doesn't say that, it's not openly licensed. Let me give you one more example. On the next page, you'll see this map image. Now that is from Unsplash, which we recommend in this module. And the benefit of using a site like Unsplash, and here's my attribution, title, author, and license. The benefit of a site like Unsplash is that I already know that everything on this site is CC0 or public domain. So I don't have to hunt around for the license. I know that because I'm on this site. So I go to Unsplash first, and it's easy to create the attribution. For your attribution, you might, once you've done one, you might just copy and paste it and edit it for a new image. That's a trick. You can also use a builder, which we recommend in the module. There's one called the Open Attribution Builder, and this will actually create it for you. So if you enter the title, the URL, it will actually create the attribution as you go. It's actually creating it down here for you. So that's kind of handy, and you can add the license too. See how they've created that for me? So that's one tip. And then again, you can copy, paste, and edit to make new ones. All right, so have fun with citing and attributing all of your sources, as I know that you will.